What's up, guys? Sloppy McShane here again, and today I'm talking about the 3DS. Now, the 3DS is a great system. I'm a huge Vita fan, though. I'm going to forever Vita, keep it alive as much as and as long as you can. But anyway, back to what we're talking about. The 3DS. Now, the 3DS has a lot of good games. Now, what my concern with the 3DS is now is the Switch is coming out. And Nintendo hasn't really addressed what is going to happen since the Switch is also a handheld and clearly going to be a way better looking system than the 3DS. So I'm kind of nervous that the Switch, maybe not the Switch, the 3DS might just become irrelevant, kind of like the Vita is now. And I really don't want that to happen because the 3DS puts out really good games. There's some RPGs on the 3DS that you don't even see on the Wii U. The Wii U couldn't even put out games. And I mean, I have a Wii U and I love the Wii U, but they just couldn't put out games for their major console. They kept putting all the good games on the freaking 3DS. But I'm sorry I'm ranting, but Nintendo just handles things weird to me, and I really hope that the 3DS doesn't lose steam, and I hope they keep making games for it. And I have a stack of games that I'm about to talk to you about, but let's just look at my 3DS collection real quick. Alright guys, a game that I haven't really heard anybody talk about was Azure Striker Gunvolt Striker Pack. This actually has both games that I know of for it, and man, this is a Mega Man game, dude. Like, this is an awesome game, though. And if you know me, I'm a huge Mega Man fan, and this is really similar to that. It's really old school, man. Awesome game. Check it out if you can get it. I haven't seen it in any retail stores. I got this on Amazon, so it might be an Amazon exclusive thing. If you can get a copy of it, get it. It's like $20. And it's like Mega Man. It's awesome. An RPG for the 3DS that I think everyone should at least play if you're into old school, like the original Final Fantasies and stuff, is Bravely Default. Oh my gosh, the story in this game. Now, there's a part in this game where it does get a little redundant, and if you've played it, you know what parts I'm talking about. But man, the game is so good. There's betrayal. There's betrayal, yeah. There's a lot of betrayal. But the game's awesome. This battle system's cool. You have a job system, and you can switch them, and the way the default system works is really cool. It's a really good game. You can play it for hours. RPGs, man. It's my junk. Just check it out. Now, the sequel to it, Bravely Second End Layer, was nowhere near as good. It was good, but nowhere near as good as the first one. It's a lot of they took some stuff from the first one and they changed a little bit in this one. I didn't like it as much. I didn't even beat this one. It's still good, but I couldn't do it. I'm just gonna do it. You might like it. If you do, let me know in the comments. A really hard to find game for the 3DS is Cave Story. And I guess it's because this is a platformer and it was digital only for a long time. Now, what makes this game rare, I actually don't have. I found this at a yard sale. Not a yard sale, what am I talking about? I found this at a local gaming store, a game exchange. Yeah, that's what it was. I don't know why I said yard sale. That's stupid. But it didn't have the slipcover. The slipcover is what makes it rare, and I don't have that. But I saw it. I had to pick it up. It's just a 2D game, man. A little platformer. It's fun. Check it out. Ooh, a game I haven't heard anybody talk about, and I'm a huge fan of this. Dragon Ball Z Fusion. Well, not Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Fusion. Oh, this game's awesome. This is a turn-based RPG Dragon Ball game. Oh, check it out. It's so good. You can fuse your characters together. You can select what characters you want to use. Oh, just play it. So good. Ooh, we got Dragon Quest VII. This game is good. I think I played 3 hours and didn't have a single battle yet because it was all story-based, and that's what I'm about. Really good, man. It's a really good remake of the other one, of the original version of it. Lots of hours, man. I think Nintendo put a guide out for the first, 40 hours, and it was just a guide to get through the first 40 hours of the game. It can go on forever. Play it. It's RPG. A game that I loved on PS2 and they remastered for 3DS is Dragon Quest VIII, Journey of the Cursed King. I really like this main character. I like him a lot. He was really cool. This is the first Dragon Quest game I played, and I know that's probably a shame, but that was the first one I ever played, and it's what got me into Dragon Quest. This is a good one. Really good one. A game that I really loved that a lot of people did not like was Final Fantasy Explorers. It was like Monster Hunter, but Final Fantasy. Man, awesome. So cool. Play it. I'll play with you online. Woo, my favorite games ever. Fire Emblem Fates. This has Birthright and Conquest. I got the special edition. It's pretty cool. I liked it. Conquest is really hard. It makes me think of the first Fire Emblem game I ever played. And it's so hard. But if you're a huge Fire Emblem fan, I shouldn't have to tell you to get this. You should get both of them. They're both good. And I think what saved Fire Emblem was Fire Emblem Awakening. I think the series was going down. They hadn't really made a lot of games. Nobody was really talking about them anymore. And I think this really brought it Western. Like, it really got all of our attention. I've been playing Sacred Stones in the first one on the Game Boy Advance for years. I'd played that when I was in high school and when I was in middle school, I think. But I think this one really got people's attention that had never played them before. Fire Emblem's so good, guys. You can take it wherever you want to take it with you. It's on a handheld. Definitely get it. This is my favorite 3DS game, and I hear no one talk about it. And if you know me as a person, and you know I talk about it all the time, I'm always telling people to get it. I'll be in GameStop, and there'll be a person in there just chilling about, hey, you should get this game. It's really good. It's really cheap. It's like $12. Just get it. And that is A Story of Seasons, Return to Poplar Now, Poplar I first played was the one on the PSP, and this is just the kind of like the sequel to it, but it's got a little bit of what is it called? It's got the Harvest Moon stuff in it now, and it's still a turn-based RPG with all the characters from the original. But now you can take care of a farm. There's RPG elements, turn-based fighting. It's really easy. You have to set on the hardest setting to even have a good time with it, to be honest, because if not, you're just gonna fly through it. But, man, I put like 60 hours into this game. And the story's good. The characters are good. The farming is fun. Your town stuff's cool. The characters are interesting. I cannot, suggest this game enough if you're an RPG fan to play. Because this game, it totally took me by surprise. I did not expect this at all. You should get it. Return to Poplar Story of Seasons. Play it. This is another little hidden gem made by Square Enix, Heroes of Ruin. It's a lot like a Diablo-style game with a party system and a loot system. It's really good, guys. I found this at dirt cheap for $5. And I hadn't heard anybody really talk about it. I just never heard anything about it, and I really enjoyed it. Pick it up if you found a copy, and just let me know in the comments below if you do get it, and I'll play with you. All right. I told you guys, I think before, that I love Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. This was really hard for me to play on the 3DS. I'm going to be honest. The story's good and everything, but the one they just recently remastered this for PS4, I can play it a lot easier. But the story's really good. It's supposed to be heading right into Kingdom Hearts 3. It's supposed to be the game before it. And we still don't know, like I said, a release date on that yet. But Kingdom Hearts is really good. Check it out. If you're a huge fan of old school RPGs, there's Legend of Legacy, which I also didn't hear anybody talk about this. Awesome game, man. A buddy of mine, me and him both got it, and whoo, this game can be hard. So be careful with it, but the characters are really cool. The art design's really cool. Look at those characters. How could you not want to play this game with baller-looking characters like that? Awesome game. The graphics are cool. It's like a storybook pop-up when you're walking around. So if you use a 3D on your 3DS, which a lot of people don't, turn it 3D on for this. It looks amazing. The art's great. Man, okay. I'm a huge Zelda fan. Everybody should know that by now. But this is probably one of my favorite Zelda games ever. And it's on the 3DS. But that's Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds, man. This made me think of the old Zelda games on Game Boy and on Nintendo. You go from being 3D to 2D, and it's so good. It's awesome. Awesome Zelda game. If you're a Zelda fan, you should definitely check this out. And then we got my favorite of the N64 genre, and the series, and that was Majora's Mask. A lot of people struggle with Majora's Mask. Loved it. When it first came out, I remember people hated it. I don't know if any of you guys remember that, but people hated it. Ooh, I still got my GameStop sticker on there. Gross. But this game is so good. The Fierce Deity, they never did anything else with that character. They never did anything else with that Link other than this one game. And it was awesome. Guys, I shouldn't even have to talk about this. You should have played it. This next game I'm not even going to talk about. I'm just going to show it, and you should. If you haven't played it, you just can't even call yourself being into video games. Ocarina of Time. Boom. Get it. Whatever. Another awesome game. Luigi's my boy, dude. And Luigi's Mansion, Dark Moon is awesome. Not as in bad, I don't know why I made that noise. Awesome game. Awesome game. Whew, if you want to get really mad, you can play the Mega Man Legacy Collection. Woo, this is hard, let me tell you. It really takes you back, man. Playing these games brought back so many memories for me. I used to be good at these games, and I put this in, I couldn't even beat, the third boss. Or, I couldn't even beat 3 people. It was so hard to me, but I got this. I got the gold amiibo. As you know, I'm a huge Mega Man fan. I think I said it earlier. Mega Man. All right, Pokemon Omega Ruby. This was my favorite Pokemon game. I remember when Ruby came out, and man, Ruby was like my favorite. It had like the Blaziken dude, oh boy, and the remaster of this is really good. It's the same stuff, man. It's just Pokemon. Oh, would you look at here? Another Pokemon game. Pokemon Sun. Whoa. Sun and Moon. I got the steelbook to this. Came with both games. I'm going to be honest. Like I said, I think earlier, Ruby was my favorite, like I told you a second ago. But this really got me back into Pokemon. I didn't like X and Y or Black and White. I couldn't get into those. I don't even think I have those. But these are really good. They really revamped the system. They did a lot of things I like. They brought back old gen Pokemon in this one. It's really good, man. The battle system's good. It's Pokemon. Yeah, I do have it. Pokemon Y. I'm not going to talk about it. Didn't like it. Here we go. Shin Megami Tensei Devil Survivor 2 Record Breaker. This is a strategy game of theirs. You don't see very many of these. Hard, but awesome. Check it out. I got this at Dirt Cheap for $5. Now, I know my boy Sonic gets a lot of hate these days. But if you know me, Sonic was what first got me into video games. I played Sonic with my brother a lot when we were younger. And I think that's what really got me into video games, got me into playing games as much as I do. And I actually have a Sonic the Hedgehog tattoo. It's the only game-based character I have tattooed on me, which is crazy. But I just had a lot of connections with my brother through Sonic and everything. And Sonic gets a lot of hate these days, but there's some games that come out that people don't even give a chance because he's just got this bad taste in your mouth when you think of Sonic now. But man, Sonic Boom, Fire and Ice on the 3DS is great. It's like old school, man. But you have powers in it, and it's just a 2D game, man. Sonic is not as bad as people make it out to be anymore. I promise you. They're redoing everything. They're trying to get him back going, guys. I promise. Don't lose faith in it. All right. An Atlas game, Stella Glow, strategy games, kind of similar to Fire Emblem stuff. Awesome game. Play it and tell me what you think about it. I think it's going pretty cheap. This is the last game that this company made, not Atlas, but the company that teamed with Atlas to make it. This was their last game they made. They made the Luminous Art games and stuff like that on DS. Ooh, if you know me, I don't think I've got to talk about this on my channel yet, but I am a huge Tales of series fan. I have both of these. I have this on PS2 and 3DS. Tales of Abyss is great, guys. The main character, I know he's going to get on your nerves for a while, but it's a coming-of-age story for him. And you got to give it a chance. You got to get past those first several hours of this character and really get to know him and get into the story. The Tales game's battle systems are so good, man. The arts in it and the way you fight in the battle system. It's like an action RPG kind of, but it's not. It's so hard to describe. These games are so good to me. Definitely check this out if you can find a copy of it for pretty cheap. And a Wii game that got put on the 3DS, which I think is amazing, is Xenoblade Chronicles. This is unreal that it's on the 3DS. I can't even... you have to have the new 3DS to even run this. It's one of the few games that you even need the new 3DS for. But this game is so good, guys. It's an RPG, man. The battle system is wonky, but the sword you have is cool. You're on the back of these titans, and there's life on it. And the titans got frozen in battle. They killed each other and with one final blow, and you're living on the back of them. And one of the titans has these other things that live on it that come attack you. And it's just so good, guys. You should really check this game out. It's one of the 3DS RPGs that you really need. All right, and I know this is going to be lame. A lot of people don't like it. I do. I'm a huge Yokai Watch fan. I have all three of them. I'm not going to talk about these individually because they're all Yokai Watch games, but they didn't change anything from the newer two. They didn't change anything from this one to this one. A lot of people had complaints about that. The complaints that were in this one are still in this one. So a lot of people hated it, but Yokai are fun, man. I enjoy them. I like them about as much as I like Pokemon back in the day, which is kind of weird, but I'm an adult, but man, Yokai Watch is great. Check these games out, man. They'll get cheap eventually. Well, guys, like I said, I didn't have a lot of 3DS games. Those are the ones I do have. I thought I'd let you guys check them out. I guess just, let's try to keep the 3DS going. Let's not let the Switch take it away. So let's keep supporting the 3DS, guys. And I actually have my Switch pre-ordered. I'll be doing an unboxing of that. Comes out. Man, it's crazy. It comes out next week, guys. Next week. That's nuts. Nintendo really announced that and put that out there. And I'll be doing an unboxing, like I said. And I'll probably see you guys then. Thank you guys for stopping by. Slappy McShane. Subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. And just keep watching, guys. Thank you.